their girlfriends and stuff. And
10 of players, not
yeah,
Sikura.
yeah, exactly.
Gotcha,
But we had, I think, one American in the entire group. So
Nice.
yeah, still
Nice and
celebrated.
diverse.
Yeah,
We haven't seen you since the announcement. Just what does it mean to wear the C on your sweater?
it's a massive, massive honor. It's something that kind of makes you think about your career and my trajectory. I had to play in some of the lower leagues and work my way up to this point. I remember when I was getting called up, just like looking at guys that were leaders and veterans in this league and how much respect I had and have for them, and to take over for a guy like Chris Versteeg, it's it kind of puts things in perspective and makes you think back about how the path went in terms of getting here, and I'm very excited to lead this group. It's a great group of kids. We got a good mix of skill, some grit, some veteran guys now, some young guys that are starting to really, really show the kind of potential that they have. So it's an exciting group to be a part of.
When have you worn the C in your career? Like in high school, college?
I were in college for 2 years, so it's something that I think I learned a lot from. It was nice to have those 2 years to kind of iron out some things and learn that I don't have to take it all on. It's not like I have to step in and do everything now or change what I'm doing. You're selected for a reason, and just going to try to continue doing what I'm doing and what got you here.
How different is it to wear the A as compared to the C?
Like I said, I don't think that my role would change all that much. I tried to be maybe a little bit more vocal or spokesperson in terms of the players and bridging that gap between them and the management and coaching staff and stuff. So in terms of that stuff, I'm sure I'll get a little bit more of responsibility, but I'm just going to continue doing what got me here.
Things have really started to click for you guys. What's it been like kind of seeing things gel over the last few games?
It's exciting. I think early on we were a little bit of a Jekyll and Hyde team. We had some really good periods and followed by periods that weren't as good or games. But now I think we're starting to roll. We're starting to play a little bit more consistent. We're taking care of our home ice, and those are important because games in November are going to count just as much as games down the road. And when you play your division rivals so many times, all those games definitely add up, and it can be big swings in points if you don't get them early. So it's exciting. We're looking to keep it going.
For you, your offensive game has been, up there with your brother as far as point totals go for the team. So what's been working for you to kind of get jump started at such an early part of the year?
It was nice to have a rebound year. I was definitely believed in myself, and I knew that I could bring, some offense to the table as well. So it's nice to get rewarded in that regard. And I think it's just a matter of doing the little things right, and for me, getting to the net and, winning my battles, and plays will open up, and I think I've developed some chemistry with some of the guys that we've been playing with, and it's nice to play a lot of minutes, get into the game, and feeling 100% healthy, and that makes, I think, all the difference. So it's nice.
You mentioned that your game doesn't change because of the C. What about the mindset a little bit? Do you have to have a little different mind or mental makeup when you go into the locker room, or anything different about the way you treat things?
Yeah, maybe a little bit, but I think I was kind of be in that role, beforehand, and that's not something that they necessarily would have needed in order to kind of help guys out or be a leader in that regard. So, your mindset might change a little bit. It's definitely when I walked into the room for the first time and saw the C, made things a little bit emotional, and like I said, you start thinking about your career and how long it took to get here. So it's a role that I definitely take a lot of pride in, and it's something that I'm excited about, and I'm excited for this group.
Was there a thing when they gave